Orji Kanu don't throw Nnamdi Kanu to the bush. In fact, it don't make them very, very clear that they shouldn't release Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, may they allow Nnamdi Kanu to be there. In fact, may him serve as example to every other one when we say when they shout Biafra, 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 freedom, 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 by letting the guy to remain there. Because he say releasing Kanu means injustice to the 30,000s of Igbos, people living in the southeast, we don't buy as a result of this agitation. So, in order to treat them fairly, in order to give them justice, may they just leave the guy make it there. So that it will also serve as a lesson to everyone where they follow them, they shout freedom, freedom, freedom. And to those people, when we say till now, they still they agitate and they more powerful. He say, say they don't get any sense if they don't learn from Kanu, because this Kanu matter supposed to teach them and teach them big time lesson. So those of like whenever hear I make you know they are safe and they bring my own. Make we just listen to what Orji Kanu talk.
Senator, a few days ago, or let me say more than a week ago, you were quoted as saying, look, ipob, ESN, have both been responsible for the killing of over 30,000 persons in the southeast, disrupting the people's livelihood, and that people should just moderate their anger or their, reactions to the life sentence passed on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu by the Abuja Federal High Court. And now, ipob, speaking through Comrade Emma Powerful, issued a statement, I think in the last 24 hours, saying that, one, you will have to name those 30,000 persons that were killed and who killed them, because ipob is not a violent group. ipob has not killed anybody. And that, in fact, you are one of the sponsors of violence in the southeast, a Biafra group and another group. And when you were governor, in fact, you encouraged criminal elements along the Aba-Port Harcourt highway. And so you have no moral right. And I'm waiting for you to either name who killed who, or you retract your statement, or you apologize. Which of these options do you want to take? Because Emma Powerful makes it look like it's an ultimatum. Either you apologize or you retract, or you provide evidence of who killed who in the southeast, when he accuses you of being behind the crisis in the southeast. I'm sure you have seen this statement. What do you have to say in reaction?
Thank you, Thank you, Ruben. I mean, this is a childish reaction. My statement was very clear on what I said.
Okay.
I said there are over 30,000 Igbos that have lost their life in process of sit at home, do this, do that in the southeast. Businesses were stopped. People in Ihiala, along those areas, and people in Olo and part of all the southeast cannot go to their homes. And that is, I'm a commercial man, I'm an entrepreneur. I don't want, if any man powerful is talking to you and issue statement, you should come on the television the way I have come to address you. That is a man powerful with clear identity of who he is. So these Igbos should not be taken for a ride or for granted. I sympathize solely with the families of Nnamdi Kanu and on what has happened to them. And I want the federal government and everybody to think on how they can resolve the matter. But also federal government and everybody should think on what happened to people that lost their businesses, people that lost their life, people that are brothers and sisters that have been killed, and all the rest of them is a statement of facts. I don't talk anyhow. When I was governor, Abia State was the safest state in that park. There was nothing like armed robbery. There was nothing like all this is happening today, because the place was properly policed. And what we did as government was very open, we did with the SSS, we did with the police, we did with all apparatus of the federal government. No. I established the Bakassi, yes, and the Bakassi was not for boyfriend or for girlfriend. It was purely to police and keep our place safe, and that was what I did, and I have no regret in doing it. If you give me opportunity again, I will be able to keep the place safe again. Dr. Pati.
Okay, but one of the claims is that you are one of the sponsors of a group called Autopilot and also Biafra Restoration Group. And yet you are saying this.
I don't know anything. I've never had this name. I've never had any name like this, and I cannot sponsor anything. I was governor. I established the Bakassi, and the Bakassi was in charge. I think these kids should take Nigeria serious and take Igbo people serious. They should stop doing these things they are doing. We should be tired of this faction. We should think on how to move forward, how to use political solution to sort out the Igbos in what we belong to in Nigeria. Nobody takes the Igbos serious when it comes to this kind of things. These guys should stop this old-fashioned way of doing these things. I think they should now find a way on how they can put back Igbo in the map of Nigeria. Please, this is what I think. I don't want to, Dr. Kwati, to waste my time in answering frivolous questions with you. I thought you have invited me to your program to discuss things that are very visible, not that no history in the world have me as a leader of any other thing than being governor of Abia State.
Okay.
If a more powerful is alive, he should come onto me with you in a program and tell me where I establish Autopilot. What is called Autopilot? I don't understand. I've never had that name before. That you are saying it today, and I want these boys to take serious their ways and know that Igbo people have suffered a lot on what they are doing in Igbo land. It is not acceptable at all to anybody. Okay. Because this is old-fashioned of doing things. They think on how to make peace. They think on how to bring out the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They should think about tomorrow and think about people that lost their lives and families that they lost their lives. Those families are not happy, but they don't want to talk.
Okay,
so they should think about these things. It's more important than any other thing.
Okay,
so I want you next time you will invite me, bring that Emma Powerful, whatever he calls his name, let him sit line on line and explain to Nigerians what he meant by what he's saying, please.
Now, to Orji Kanu, every life for people will be saying where they buy for Southeast. All of them, na Kanu and IPOP, as well as every agitation group where they for Southeast that then buy them. No one way army buy, no one way bandits buy, no one will be say any other people buy. Now only the agitators, people where they follow Kanu, now only all of them now they buy, and the total numbers of people will be say they buy now 30,000, and these 30,000, according to him, all of them need justice. And to him, they don't serve the justice. But this justice where they serve now, to him, supposed to teach lesson to the followers of Nnamdi Kanu. But I see how our politicians, how they be. Now, he said, maybe they think on how to put the Igbos on the map of Nigeria. Not be to put the Igbos at the map of Nigeria, I mean. Now to put them, the politician, at the map of Nigeria, because everything where they see now, what Jews or Kanu now mouth now, don't they go direction will be say many people don't expect them. Now because of agenda for Igbo presidency, all of them they must not, they don't go put themselves say Kanu, they go talk in favor of Nigeria because they want prove to Nigeria that they are interested in Nigeria and they also want to rule this country. And you see, anytime when they talk about Igbo presidency, guess what will happen? Fight among themselves. They will break each other head. Because you see this guy right there here. You see Omai. You see other people, they plenty. That time that you will hear people like Uburuburu. Okay, see, people will be saying they don't even do anything. You don't get big belly for nothing. That time I go see all of them. Chimaruke, people will be say we don't forget. That time all of them, at that time all of them go line up, position themselves as Igbo leaders. People will become Igbo presidents. You cannot even speak. The thing will be say, your Igbo people want me you hear. When they speak like something will be say they buy them. Something will be say 90% of the Igbos actually hates it. And to you speak the mindset of the Igbo. You look for justice. When we say even some people will cry, say if you bring them back to life now, they will tell you say they stand for the back of Kanu. I don't support Biafra. I don't even support Nigeria either. But I just did my own. I just anywhere God place me now where I did because I never seek from God. God don't even take permission from me before He put me for this country. So I don't think say God will seek permission for me if He want give me another country. So anywhere we give me, I will just take. But the thing is say all these our politicians, they lie, the deception, the changing of mouth, the twisting of words, all those things, good. At least make all these people they faithful now. They sincere with your word. I know saying nobody drag your senatorial this thing with you. I don't know who you want, please. I don't know. You are big. I don't know what they do this guy. I don't just know. But at least more this our politician. I beg, no be swear they swear for now. Because they sincere. When they talk, I beg. More they see sincerity. More they see truth. More they see when they speak from their mind. Because you see this man, in as much as many people they insult and they say they don't even expect anything different from what he talk. This man is not speaking from his heart. And they speak like person where they look for something. Like person where they look for favor. I just waiting they speak like. We'll go to the next video, no time.